Well, that just happened.
Now, I'm not saying that I should be worshipped as a Time Lord, or a demigod, or a prophet. All I'm saying is, if our Grand Overwatch Overlord Jeff Kaplan were to choose a voice to speak through him, if he gave us mortals that honor, I think I would be the most fitting candidate, because I got 90% of my Sombra predictions correct. Now, if you're thinking, I came here to learn about Sombra, not listen to you be an arrogant little weeb, my response is, just cool it, alright? Just cool it, big boy. I finally predicted something right, and I want to revel in it. Sombra was announced at BlizzCon 2016's opening ceremony in probably the most fitting way possible. Granted, a lot of people may have predicted this, I was not one of them, but that didn't stop the crowd from getting hyped as soon as the first hint of the elusive hacker was on screen. She'll be making her way to Overwatch PTR early this week, so before making a gameplay video on her, I thought it'd be fun to go over her story, abilities, and basically everything shown about her at BlizzCon. Sombra, real name Bloopity Blops, was one of the many orphan children left to fend for themselves due to the Omnic Crisis. However, she was a naturally skilled hacker, and survived by utilizing her skills in the Los Muertos gang, uncovering the secrets of the wealthy thriving of Mexico's rebuilding efforts, and aiding in her new faction's unique revolution against the government. However, upon uncovering a global conspiracy that managed to track her down, she was forced underground, deleting all traces of her existence. After receiving some implants that basically turned her into a living computer, she got back into hacking under the alias of Sombra, and eventually caught the eye of Talon, the organization that Reaper and Widowmaker work for. However, as we see in the Infiltration cinematic, Talon seems to only be a means to an end for Sombra as she seeks out the real rulers of the world.
Relájate, I'm not going to kill you. I mean, I'm the one that set off the alarm.
Sombra, do you have the target?
But what I like about Sombra is that she's more of an anti-hero. Like, you got Widowmaker and you got Reaper, they're our big villains. Are there any other big villains? Junkrat and Roadhog are like, they're not like maniacal villains, they're just like outlaws being stupid, doing what they want. I guess you could categorize them as the evildoer group. But I like Sombra because she's sort of parked in the anti-hero camp. Her methods aren't the most likable since she, you know, in the cinematic she outright kills guards and she blackmails the president, using pictures of her talking to Omnics and a cute little picture of a cute little kid. But her goals aren't super nefarious. She seems to have a desire to expose all the dirty secrets of the world, but then again, she's also a unreliable narrator. We don't really know if she wants to discover all the secrets of the world and just exploit them for her own good, or wants people to know that they're being manipulated and corrupted. We don't really know with Sombra. Maybe we'll find out later on, but right now, she's an unreliable narrator, and that's really... Unreliable narrators are really interesting when they're done right, and I'm glad Sombra is one of them. She's also on par with being as fun and entertaining as other heroes, as we also see in the cinematic.
The door. Sombra.
But I think the most shocking thing about Sombra is that she's 30 years old. 30! As in 30. Girl needs to tell me her secret. I want to look that good when I'm that old. Also, boop. Boop. She boops. It's a thing. It's going to be a taunt and a shirt and a water bottle if we're lucky. But Sombra is a booper, which reminded me of another character. But sorry, Ruby fans, Sombra does it better. Please do not downvote this video because I made fun of Ruby. I know how Ruby fans are like, but please, we're talking about Sombra here, who, just to clarify, boops better than your waifu. So not to ARG my own Sombra here, but I think I nailed all her abilities in my previous video, but let's go over them in detail again since we have those details now. Also, I wasn't 100% correct, you know, even Time Lords aren't perfect all the time, guys. Come on, no judge. Sombra is an offensive character with a base health of 200, relying on her stealth and slipperiness to control the map and disrupt enemies. Her passive is called Opportunist, which allows her to see enemy heroes through walls when they are below 50% health. This allows enemy teams to crap themselves knowing an enemy Sombra knows where they're hiding. Her weapon is the Machine Pistol, which works a lot like Tracer's Pulse Pistols, except instead of two weapons with a smaller magazine, Sombra's weapon is a single weapon with a magazine of 60 rounds, as compared to Tracer's 30 round pistols. Her first ability is called Hack, which temporarily stops an enemy from using abilities and stuns turrets. She can also hack health packs to make them unusable by the enemy team and have a shorter cooldown. This also counts to her healing stats, so there's another way to know if your healer sucks wee-wee. Her second ability is Thermoptic Camo. This ability turns her completely invisible, which means there is no shimmer effect like you'd see with Nova in Heroes of the Storm. This ability also gives her a speed boost. However, if she attacks or takes damage, the camo will drop. So if she goes invisible, just have Junkrat spam bombs in her general direction. It'll be fine. You'll be good. Also, allies can see Sombra. She just looks purple. Her third ability is Translocator. This acts a lot like Tracer's Recall, except Sombra can throw this beacon out and teleport to it instantly, wherever it may be, within 15 seconds of the ability's activation. I'm unsure if this beacon can be destroyed, but I assume it can be, otherwise it'd be OP as bollocks. Her ultimate ability is EMP, which is basically an empowered AoE hack. Along with locking out enemy heroes' abilities and stunning turrets, it will also destroy all barriers and shields. So, Lucio mains, prepare to weep. So the conclusion I've come to after looking over how Sombra plays is that she seems like a character that can give Genji and Tracer a run for their money when it comes to flanking and disrupting the enemy team. Her kit essentially means she's the enemy of all ultimates, and will probably be a priority target when engaging in teamfights. However, I do think she's going to get nerfed real quick if the feedback from BlizzCon is to be believed, but we'll find that out in the PTR. Sombra has some serious potential to be a game changer in Overwatch. Her hack ability essentially means she can shut down a team's wombo combo and kill their push before they have a chance to really get rolling. Looking at the hero roster, I see a few potential counters for Sombra. One that comes to mind is McCree. His flashbang could lock her down long enough for him to kill her. Mei could just freeze Sombra and then ice spike her in the face. Mei's ice effect, like when you freeze an enemy, they sort of get icicles around her. That ice effect could also highlight Sombra when she's stealthed. Ow. I hit my hand on the desk. Highlight Sombra when she's stealthed, so it's another thing to consider. I don't know that. That could be a potential counter. It would also be really smart, but it also really lock her down. Also, if Roadhog could get a hook on her, he could just pop her and be done with it. But that goes for all offensive heroes. That's just Roadhog's thing. Lastly, Junkrat's Trap, because if it's placed strategically, it could be extremely effective if it were to catch an invisible Sombra in it, because you could just fire and forget at your trap and your worries are gone. Either way, Sombra is an exciting addition to the roster, and I can't wait to get my hands on her and see how she handles in-game. And I will be making a video on that. Expect a video with 6 Sombras. Maybe not, because they're introducing a one-hero limited quick play now. We'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for watching. I am super excited. I can't wait to see how she goes. She might be my new main, because I love stealth characters. I main a rogue in WoW. I play roguey characters in pretty much all games that allow me to play roguey characters. And Sombra seems just like right up my alley. And I can't wait to just get a handle on her. Get a handle on her? That's not the right word. Get my hands on her. That's also not the right phrase that I'd like to use. I like to experience the gameplay she has to offer to the video game that we are experiencing. But yeah. Sombra. Good bollocks. Good feces in that one, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, enough of me being stupid. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the PTR, baby. You know, I'll see you there at lunchtime, 12 o'clock. That is lunchtime, idiot. Enjoy the rest of whatever the hell it is you're sombering. I'm just gonna go die now.
Adios.